I'm excited for this. I've talked with Waltz extensively about this sort of matchup, especially against BroKen, and all the different options and the variables that he has. Waltz is not scared of Kazuya whatsoever. He knows how to play the matchup. He knows the threat that Kazuya is, but he knows how to play around it properly. I think, if anything, he might be a little more wary of the Ken or Ryu, but it is still sort of virtually the same game plan.
Right. I wonder if that means that... Oh, I heard Ken.
Ken, yep.
I wonder if that means that BroKen will pick his character based on, say, the stage rather than how the previous game went.
Could be, yeah. I know that in previous matchups where BroKen was going up against high zoner characters, he'd opted for Ryu because of his anti-zoning capabilities. So I wonder what the thought process is here for Ken in particular against Mega Man. Nice. Okay, if there's another matchup where Leaf Shield is going to matter, it is definitely this one.
Oof.
Nice, yeah. Waltz has been using these uppies to get out of sticky situations a lot today so far. You can expect a lot more, especially in this matchup. It's a go-to option when that shield pressure is on for BroKen.
Waltz showing no fear, just run up and jumping over him.
Yeah, even in sticky situations to go for the lead.
Shoryuken doesn't connect.
That would have been a big extension for BroKen. Definitely would have been a stock had he connected that. Nice.
Times are sour, but not strong enough. Now the move is somewhat stale. I don't know if it'll kill even if he connects the full one.
Nice, good patience from Waltz in the corner. No air-to-air situations there. Shield pressure, watch his shield. That second foot had connected, that would have been deadly. Wow. Okay, big attempt on the dunk there. He gets
gotta have some more plays like that.
Nice. Again, Waltz knowing exactly how much this shield can hold out for. Can only get away with so many of those though with the shield so low. BroKen's gonna want to put on the pressure now. Yep, just take the hit. Eventually.
He does.
He does. Nice pressure.
Oh, that was some good damage.
Yep. Again, really nice shield pressure situation, falling up air into the leaf shield. Not too many buttons you can press to contest that. Nice. Landing with it again, canceling it with the Metal Blade pickup.
Ooh, oh,
man,
what
yes.
a catch!
That down air is going to seal it out off of that conversion. Really nice confirm, or at least a situational confirm with BroKen. Get him out of there.
Oh, very good Hadoken there. If he didn't, that was a back air.
Yeah. Nice couple kicks.
Oh, he wanted it all.
Not gonna fall to that up air though. He's good.
Good recovery by BroKen.
Yep. Take him up. Nice.
I'm not even sure what that was.
Nice, okay.
All right, corner in the blast zone, we'll find it.
Covering a lot of space in that blast zone as well, so. Nice, okay, dropping the confirm there for BroKen. That one's gonna take care of it.
Yeah, unfortunate. I think Waltz was SDIing in to try and fall out of it, which is why he was on Ken's left.
Yeah.
But in the end, that only worked against him.
Right, it's tough that you have this idea to try to either like go through in that situation, but because of the auto turnaround mechanic, it doesn't really end up mattering in the end. Like. Yeah, so all that shield pressure and all those close-up buttons are definitely the name of the game for BroKen. Waltz in Mega Man only have few options up close like that to get out of those sticky situations, and it's either full disengage or just take hits versus shield pressure. And that's been what has costed him stocks so far.
I wonder if we're like on small battlefield at this point.
All I know is we got a banger coming up. This song goes crazy.
3, 2,
Regular.
Battlefield.
All right. Choosing to stay Ken. Maybe it's the matchup.
I mean, it's been working out so far. I think it's just what we were talking about before, just those up-close confirms and shield pressure is really, really good for him in this matchup. If he can deal with the zoning, if he can get through Waltz's traps, then he'll be fine. He can pay out, cash out a lot whenever he gets up close. broken in front of his face. Waltz able to get out of the corner in that situation.
BroKen opted to take the crash bomb instead of the F smash pressure.
Yeah. Just definitely the path you want to go. Nice. Oh man, did not get the proper follow-up off of the drag down back here on the platform there. Punish on the shore you? No, you cannot, sir. Watch the recovery, crash bomb trades, and now Waltz's shield is low. BroKen's gonna want to pressure if he can get in.
Doesn't seem like he can.
Okay, no, he's good, he's good. Nice, there's the Metal Blade confirms that back toss in the back here is so good. Sets up a great edge guard position too. Back toss, nothing. Nice, okay.
All right, that'll take the first stock. Only 11% of extra credit on this Ken. Very similar situation to what we had in game 1, except reverse.
Yeah. Big conversions. Waltz able to get out of there with the up B.
Not going to let BroKen find his down air at 60 again.
Nope. Nice. Yeah, all right, now Waltz is starting to hold center a little bit better, covering these approaches from BroKen, but BroKen's trying to force his way back. Yep. Couple confirms, couple kicks.
Or Shoryuken finds it.
Wow. Even just out of the landing option, no confirm needed there. He just knew when to swing for it.
Take away Waltz's resources, he will be invulnerable.
Very true. It's a scary position for Waltz because this damage can definitely rack up fast, and if you're out of here, this is a bad position for him in the set. We are in a best-of-5 situation here, so it wouldn't be the end, but Waltz has definitely got to clean up his act right now. Oh my god. BroKen is just exuding so much pressure here on the ledge. Finally.
That's Shoryuken of his own.
Yep. Waltz able to break that pressure in the corner. Swinging when it matters, but yeah.
BroKen having one of his own
Exactly.
right there.
Just trading Shoryus, man. What a Capcom matchup.
Clearly.
Beautiful. Okay, BroKen's gonna go up 2-0. Again, this is a best-of-5 situation now, so BroKen with a very strong lead, but it's not over for Waltz.
Got to see what adaptation he will have.
If you're BroKen, there's no reason to switch off of the character. I'm not sure what his mindset has been in terms of character picks so far, but the Ken has been doing wonders for him right now, so probably not going to see that changing whatsoever. It's just going to be big on the stage selection for Waltz here to try to shift his momentum. Waltz taking his time to think about it. One thing that he is so good at is putting the brakes. Being able to tell himself, slow down, let's think through these options and find the right choice for this scenario. Waltz is definitely cerebral in that sense.
I gotta wonder if Waltz is listening to in-game audio.
I think he is.
And that explains the music choice.
Yep. He is making sure he music counter picks. Meanwhile, BroKen's got his own playlist rocking right now, so it doesn't even matter.
Back to Battlefield.
Yep,
Okay.
we're sticking with it. Okay.
All right.
So
I think
everything's gonna have to change in the gameplay for Waltz. Has nothing to do with the stage. Has nothing to do with the character. Didn't see him switch off anyways, but something's got to change in this gameplay for sure.
just gotta try and clean some things up. Make sure to land what you can.
Nice. Okay, I like the idea of going for the crash bomb there, but not going to find the mark. Okay, good.
Good back air.
Yep.
Oh, all right.
There it is.
Great
Strong
start for Waltz.
Nice. Seems like now he's able to find his footing in terms of spacing and covering options, knowing to just hold center and let BroKen come to him. Fall into these traps. That's the way you get this damage. Keep him in the air if you can. As soon as he gets up close to you, he's going to be looking for stuff like that.
Right, you cannot be forced to interact with the Shoto.
Yeah.
Shoryuken? Oh, messes up.
Oh my god. Okay, I like that he actually faded back with the fair out of shield right there. Make sure there's no big punish. Back air, nice, going high. Almost finding the follow-up. BroKen finding the back air of his own, but it's not going to clean it up. There it is, that time
Back
it will.
air will take it.
Big shield pressure. Waltz going to get that shield poke in the back air. Catching the landing again. Crash Bomber's online. Yeah.
Good defensive play by BroKen to get out of the situation.
Absolutely. Just missing that grab, not getting punished for it, thankfully. Watch your shield. Okay, so I've seen this happen a couple times. Waltz is getting pushed away from that first kick before the second one can connect on his shield. I don't know if that's misspacing from BroKen or if it's just something with the matchup, maybe.
What I wonder is maybe Waltz is SDIing within shield. You can only do that during shield stun.
That would definitely be a big explanation as to why that's working out that way for him. Nice, okay.
Not enough to steal the stock. I'm sure BroKen needed that.
Almost get up. Okay, not getting the follow-up. Waltz, a little lucky in a couple of these scenarios. Now BroKen's just wanting to swing. He needs to close out this stock if he wants to seal out this game. No jump here. Waltz knowing that, keeping him in pressure.
Keeping him in a ledge trap. Doesn't force the situation. I respect that.
Very good patience. Again, it seemed like some SDI situation there. I think Waltz is keen onto that. He knows how to get out of this
That grab will cost him.
Yeah. Finally will end that stock. Yeah, good disengage for Waltz. Ended up getting some damage out of that leaf shield anyways. Again, yep, disengage again.
The safe options. Realizing he doesn't need to force the situation ever.
And just keeping that Metal Blade around makes it so that you can cancel out of this leaf shield and it just switches up the timing a lot more. Waltz playing with his resources properly. Okay, big landing fair for BroKen to get a nice little 23%. Keeping up the pressure. Okay, good on him to use that fair out of that situation, but yeah, that time the up air elevator will take you straight up.
I think he was just doomed either way.
Yeah.
Perhaps even if he had fallen out of the up air, he would have been taken up so high that Crash Bomb would have just killed.
Right. So Waltz sets up a nice situation with that Crash Bomber while you're being juggled through these up airs where either you're so high percent that depending on your position inside the tornado, even if you're not trying to jump out of it, it'll still carry you up there. If you jump out, you're gone. And even if you wiggle out of it, Crash Bomber's there for either to, like you said, get the kill or for Waltz to potentially follow up off of it. So kind of a checkmate there for Waltz in that situation. He gets on the board.
Off the small battlefield instead. Honestly, was hoping for a bit more of a stage mix-up for BroKen.
Just wants to get rid of that top platform, it seems like.
A bit hungry for that Shoryuken, man.
Yeah. Waltz able to get out of these situations a lot better now. Jeez. Just running at you, ready to swing. He will find his mark eventually.
He does not want this game to last very long at all. Fortunate Shoryu there. Both for not killing and because it's now still the move.
BroKen is just totally fine with swinging there. I feel like it's going to cost him even more if he continues to swing in these situations where it's just not the right choice. He's not confirming into it, he's just trying to get a call out.
Waltz making sure not to give him anything. Oh, running out of stage.
Next bad situation, sets up the crash.
Now we'll take it.
Jump with the back air.
Even situation right here on this game 4.
Yep, Waltz making the right adjustments, switching up his play style for this matchup, and it's showing off, paying off a lot. Nice, landing with the fair, trying to get back air out of that. Using all of these resources he can. Catching the Metal Blade with the pellets, keeping the pressure up. Yeah, good punish out of shield with the back air again, and we're going to go up with those. Yeah, shield pressure is huge there with the double up airs.
I like this patient play by Waltz over here.
Yep. He's picking the right spots to engage and disengage. He knows exactly how to go about this matchup again.
That's exactly what you got to do when BroKen showed his hand so much games 1 and 2.
Absolutely. It is simply an adaptation for Waltz, and it is the matchup that is at hand here. So you certainly can't blame Waltz for playing a little more careful, despite having the lead. Nice. Yeah, totally content with just completely disengaging if he needs to. He's got all these projectiles to keep BroKen at bay. Even these confirms are not really netting too much for BroKen. So.
Oh, not netting too much, but just got 35%.
Yeah. Maybe eat my words on that one for sure. Hey,
that's gonna cost him.
Yeah, man. A little hasty with some of these swings. That one's gonna do it right there. Yep.
All right, last stock, game 4. Waltz will need to clutch this up.
Nice.
That's a great start.
Very good punish to get about 27%. Keep it going. Shield pressure. Good on Waltz, keep it BroKen in the corner here. Again, these leaf shields, almost 3 back to back to back to keep BroKen out. Nice, landing the fair, but punishing it is BroKen.
I want to see a little bit more patience from BroKen here. Abuse Waltz's defensive play right back at him.
Right. Yep. Waltz opting for different directions to toss that metal blade, just to switch up the pressure a little bit on shield. Oh man, I got a laser beam for your own, man.
And that'll do it. Good weight by Waltz.
Yeah. Nice patience play from Waltz there. He definitely was one confirm away from losing that set in that situation, so good on him to not let up off the gas whenever he had the advantageous position. He evened up this set, going to a game 5 here in winter semis.
Start battle. Mega Man.
Don't know if we're going to get a stage switch up. Okay, yeah, going back to PS2.
Go.
Guess BroKen wanted a little bit more space to play with here for this game 5.
Interestingly enough, I do believe this is where BroKen won prior to winning on Battlefield game 2 for game 3.
Right, he won the first game here pretty handedly.
Yeah, so he was not DSR'd out of this.
Right. Waltz probably content with sticking with this situation. Sort of just like a bigger, smaller battlefield, regular battlefield in that sense. But yeah, so Waltz is fine with this layout.
Right, with seeing as how Waltz has adapted to BroKen's play, I don't feel like this is actually a beneficial stage for him anymore.
I totally agree, yeah.
Only giving Waltz more room to run away, more room to space, and even worse, it's horizontal spacing, which is what Waltz is using.
Exactly. Yep, and it's paying off in dividends right there for Waltz. He's got a nice early lead, only taking 53%.
Good use of the metal blade and leaf shield to land.
Just again, Waltz knowing exactly what time to disengage and switch up his approach. That way he keeps BroKen on his toes. Leaf shield is so tough to deal with in this matchup if used correctly. And Waltz is using it correctly because it's not only just physical damage, it is mental damage too. You can see BroKen being affected by these leaf shields. Nice. Full lapped and then some for Waltz now. Okay, now finally BroKen finding the confirm, but it's not going to kill.
Getting a little too hungry for the stock. If Waltz gets this stock first, that will be way too detrimental for BroKen right now.
Yeah, man, why use anything else when Leaf Shield is your best friend right there?
Exactly. If it is working, do not change it.
Finally getting caught out of the air with that Shoryu. A lot of ground to make up for BroKen, but it's not undoable. But a nice metal blade toss into that back air is going to seal that up.
Right.
Full stock lead for Waltz yet again. This is just one more to seal it out and find himself in winners finals. Oh, okay.
Good 40%. Does not need a punish for it.
Okay. More leaf shield.
Tilt. Waltz SCIing right out.
Oof. Trading with the down air. Nice. Good on Waltz covering center there. Keeping BroKen out. Edge guard situation. Another leaf shield for your face. Watch his shield. He's good. Rolls out back in the center.
Gets clipped by the very end.
You get outrun by your own Metal Blade. Nice. Good spacing from Waltz. He's going to take that hit to avoid any more shield pressure. He's totally fine in that situation. Up B to get back towards stage. Hold center.
Playing his game at this point, does not need to force anything.
Again, taking that hit. Otherwise, it would have been a shield pop for sure. Oh, nice. Okay, the top two not going to switch him up on a shield. Waltz able to roll out of that situation.
I was fully expecting Waltz to be ready for that with an up tilt.
Yep, big punish here. Up air chains.
How will we see this set end?
There it is. Okay, yeah, good on BroKen to, yeah.
All right,
nice.
last stock situation.
There it is. Now,
Waltz
Ken
just got to
with
close
rage,
this
bro.
out.
Ken with rage is scary. BroKen's going to find his approaches and
Oh,
get a lot off of it if he can.
good trap by Waltz to be ready.
Okay, good.
Barely surviving that back air.
IRL DI from
But the
BroKen.
forward air gonna take it.
Yep.
Good stuff to Waltz. That adaptation game went so hard.
Actually so smart, man. I mean, seriously, if you want to see the adaptation of playing against a playstyle like that, when you have to play defensive against a character and a player who's so aggressive and you're getting beat down in the first 2 games, if you are having troubles with any sort of matchups like that, please watch the set over and over again to see exactly how Waltz switched up the game plan to shift into his favor just by disengaging and switching up his tempo just right to keep BroKen like on his toes from when he should approach, when he should be holding shield, when he should be dropping shield. I mean, Waltz just playing it expertly and getting the reverse 3-0 on BroKen.